Hello, survivors! Thank you very much for tuning in, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. Hope you have a good Monday. Bit of a relaxed weekend, right? Bit of a relaxed weekend. I got a lot of sleep. That's what lockdown did. He got a lot of sleep. Been drained the entire week, the entire month, should I say? That end of month recharge was nice, or like beginning month recharge was nice. Also played a new game, just chilling out on PC game called New Worlds. It was fun. It was fun. Now back to it. Now back to it. Who we got in chat? What's up, Moon? Number 1 Moon. Thank you very much for tuning in. And then we have Russian name, which there's no way I'm pronouncing that. No way. Thank you very much for tuning in. And Z-Man, the top 3 on the stream. I appreciate it. What's up, Eric? Hello, hello. Alex Excellence. Welcome to the stream as well. First like. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. We're nearly at the double digits on likes already. What's up, Susie? Thank you for tuning in as well. Daylight Night Shane. Hello. Hello, hello. Try and keep it to English in the chat, please. Try and keep it to English in the chat. I know I see a lot of Russian right now. Try and keep it to English. Oh, I'm full. Okay, that's good to know. That is good to know. What's up, Breland? Welcome to the stream. I feel like 15 of us think we got the first like. 15. Well, I haven't got 15 likes. I haven't got 15 likes yet. So 10 of you maybe. 10 of you. What's up, Ivan? Welcome to the stream as well. Scarlett, hello. Hello, hello. I had to wake up at 8 AM every day to take out the dogs. I woke up pretty early. I got videos out reasonably early on some of the days, but had naps and stuff. I just slept when I wanted to. It was great. It was great. Radio off, stream while painting. Painting walls? Painting what? What are we painting today? I have actually done the Doomsday roadmap, guys. I did the Doomsday roadmap. And as predicted, I think you can do this in 600. It took me 1 extra go because I messed up on the first stage because I didn't have my team set up. Don't make the same mistake. I would say you want to have your team set up quite near the top of your roster as well, so you don't have to scroll down too much. So like in the first 5 or 6 teams, have your team set up. And then the team I went with was this, and I just hit auto, and it was fine. It was absolutely fine. Other than the fact that I built it all the way down here. Other than the fact I built it all the way down here. And I just hit auto with this team, and it was absolutely fine. And that's an unleveled princess as well. It's more just about her hitting crits and stuff. And I put Aiko in here because she actually has a really good rush, just one-shots 3 characters instantly at 3 of the enemies. So, yep, that worked fine on auto. And I also did the blood roadmap. No, not the blood roadmap. The warfare roadmap. To stage 2, like I said I was going to do, just because it didn't cost that much. And I think I repeated stage 2 again. And I didn't realise they actually opened the bag when you claimed it. But I got an extra bag that way. I've already opened 1. I think I got 1. I think I got one Doomsday token before. So we're going to open the other 2 right now. I'm going to open them 1 at a time. We can get quite a lot in these. We're going to get 1 again. What's the most we can get here? 120. So that'd be is 120 10 pulls or 20 pulls? That's 20 pulls, right? That's a full stash pull. Really low chance for that to happen. I've got 1 twice so far. Let's see what else we get on the last one. Last one, another 1. So we just got 3 out of it. We just got 3 out of it. I also have these bags in here. These ones didn't open automatically. These ones didn't open automatically. They're from the roadmap. I've got 105 Doomsday tokens, as you can see. So I've got quite a lot of pulls. I'm 10 pulls into the first stash, and I've got 6 of these bags. So we're going to open these bags 1 at a time. We're going to get 3. I'm not sure what we could how many we could get from these bags. Does it show you? It doesn't show you, does it? Oh, no, it doesn't show you. I think you could get 1s, right? And you can get 12s. Hey, we get a pull. Or is 3 the lowest? I think 3 is the lowest, actually. I think it was 3, 6, 9, 12. 3, 6, 9, 12. There we go. Nice. We get a 12. It's 25% each one. We get a 9. So we've got one of each so far. Two more bags. We get another 9. That's happy. That's happy days. If we can get 6 or above on... There we go. Another 9. So I've got 3 9s, a 12, a 6, and a 3. I can't be mad at that. I got the majority of in the higher pools. So how many pools have we got altogether now? Let's have a little look. I had 105 tokens, and now I've got 153. Yo. That means I've got 5 pools, right? 5 pools. I'm gonna finish the first stash, so I'm gonna get 15. I'm gonna get 15 pulls into the second stash. I should get him. Like this is gonna last for 2 more weeks anyway. So I don't even want good luck in the second stash, guys. I don't even want good luck in the second stash. We don't even want good luck in the second stash. We want to save the good luck for the third stash. So if we can get him as late as possible in this stash, that'd be great. If we could get him in the last 5 pulls, we're gonna get him in the last 5 pulls. Oh no, we're not. There he is. We get the first mic, but we got him on pool. What's that? Is that pool 15? That's still pretty late. I don't mind that too much. We're going to do the last 5 pulls on this stash. That's still pretty late. I'm just going to have to time this guy out because he's not doing it. Okay. There's the last 5 pulls on this stash. We're going to open up stash number 2. I'm going to get the rewards. We do not want to get him early on this one either because we're going to get a couple of pulls. I reckon we're going to get a very small amount of pulls on the third stash. Maybe like less than 5. That's where we want the maximum luck. We'll see. We'll see what happens. How early do we get Mike in this one? We're going to be 15 pulls in. So if we can get him at pool 15 again, that'd be pretty decent. 15 and above. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're getting him in this. We've got both of them in the second half of the stash. This feels good. I'm gonna do another 30. 11, 12, 13, 14. Is it going to be 15 again? No. Okay, so we're going to get him in the last 5. So, in terms of how I feel about, like my luck could go, I'm saving any luck I have for Mike for the third stash. That's how I'm feeling it. Because it's just same odds for every single pool, right? Still get medals, there's 2 of those, so it's the same odds. And in these ones, there's 2 of those, so it's the same odds. That's what I'm feeling. That's good. Now, how do I spend? This is the question. How do I spend my last... Do I do the eyes? I think I do the eyes, right? To guarantee myself Doomsday tokens. Oh, these are... Okay. I've got to spend those. What's up, rock and roll children? Hello. What's up, DJ Step? Geistuk as well. Hello. House that had smokers in for 35. Yeah, yikes. What's up, Hando? Welcome to the stream. 2 more, then I'm done with the warfare map. I'm probably not going to finish the warfare roadmap. I think I'm going to do this stage though. I got Mike way before you on the first stash. Well, I don't want him early. I got him early on the second stash and decided to call it there. Gonna prioritize Lydia and gold token. See, yeah, that makes sense to me too. That makes sense. I think I'm just gonna do this roadmap and see what I get. Good to hear, Cygnus. That's great news, man. That's great news. Thanks for tuning in, brother. Still don't have him. Mike is not so good. Mike is probably the best character in the event. What's up, J-Dub? Hello. I'm hoping for him too. Just open third stash. Good luck. Good luck if you get him on your pause on the third stash. On the fourth stash, you need to complete it. So I'm never going to get 4. How many head do you use for Doomsday event? 600. I think you can do it at 600 without too much of a problem. It's 100 per act. Nearly done with the blood road map. Yeah, you want to power through the blood road map. Don't leave it to the last minute because you need to spend the other heads on a spike other places. I got him on the first pull of the first dash. That is the worst pull, man. I'm sorry for you. I'm sorry. I would have been good. I was hoping for the last pull of the first dash. They did send a box with choice of Alpha, Beta, and Mike. They did send a box with Alpha, Beta, and Mike. Where? Where did they do that? I need Mike and skins to get all the Whisperers. Yeah, I mean, you only need 4 Whisperers to get this weapon. So it's not too bad. Okay. Should be okay to blow this up. Unfortunately, my rushes automatically happened on this stage as well. Nice. I thought it was skins. Yeah, that I got that crate. Okay, so we got an extra, a full extra pull there. So I get to open this bag twice. Maybe we get lucky. Maybe we get lucky. First bag open. 1. We've been extremely unlucky so far. Just hitting the 6%, 60% every time. 1. 5 times 60. I think we should have hit the other 35% at this point. We should have hit the other 35% on one of those 5. I think it's better to run the next one than to rerun the same one. Does anybody know what the drop rate is in like that? That's 200, that's 80, and that's 20. Is that? I think that was like 20 off, maybe 40. So maybe it's 40. Yeah, that makes sense. It's roughly 40 per. So you could maybe get 400 drop here, 800 drop here, and then 1,600 drop here. So it might actually be worth completing it all, if that's the case. You got a 30 bag. Hey, congrats. That's awesome. 30 bag's good. What's up, Seren? Welcome to the stream. Oh, his skins. Yeah, I'll double check. Do you mean this crate here? This crate here. This was a faction mission from the this event that basically is going on right now. I like the crate. It looks cool. Where is it? There it is. It's this one. Mythic choice. This crate here, right? Yo, what's up, Steve? It has been a while, man. Thanks for tuning in, brother. I hope you're doing good. I have 2 Lydia, 2 Mike, and 1 skins. Hoping to get 1 more skins. Have you got Beta and Alpha? You only need 4 at grade 5 for the weapon that's coming up. Obviously, if you want to just go for collection and stuff, I get that. I probably would want to do that too. Can you check the bullhorn? Every time I click it, it says check into. No, I'm not going to click that. It does crash sometimes my emulator, so I'm not going to do that. Yo, what's up, 8 Page? Welcome to the stream. I have got my Survivors Club pool, guys. I'm just going to do my Survivors Club pool. I'm going to do it on the correct wheel. We only have 4 more pulls for Michonne. Happy days, Shiva. So now we have 3 more pulls. I'm not fully worked out if I'm going to be able to get her in time. or if I have to do a coin pull. I'll know in the last 24 hours. I might have to do a 250 coin pull to get her in time to do the roadmap, because the roadmap and the promo will finish at exactly the same time. So like 3 days, 5 hours, 18 minutes, right? And then if we look at the roadmap, 3 days, 5 hours, 18 minutes. I have submitted this as a potential issue, and hopefully they can extend it by, like, even if it's 12 hours, I think that's reasonable. And also the collections in the museum. I don't know if they're the... I think some of the collections are forever. The museum collections aren't going to be a problem. Or maybe not forever, but you know what I mean. Tons of time. And this is me opening the museum. How far into the stream are we? 17 minutes? 17 minutes. Yeah, the collections are in here for going to be in here forever. Where's the Rick one? Is it because I claimed some of them? Yeah. And they're fine. So as long as I complete that roadmap, I'll get the next Rick. It's just imagine I pulled Michonne 2000 my last pull, and I could limit break to her. I'd have to complete two full Skybound X roadmaps. I have to do both the acts, and that'll be tough. These aren't super quick to do either. Not super quick. Is my Skybound X team still here? Yeah. Oh, you get Rick as a teammate. That's awesome. Awesome. I got 2 mics, so going for more masks, so maybe get skins. Okay, happy days. I got 2,200 eyes on the last stage, plus the reward. So it sounds like it's reasonably well worth it then. I might try that. Let me see where I'm at with the grey market situation, Whispers. I've got 8,800. I'll probably get around about 10,000. How much of these do we get a day from Survivors Club? Is it 300 or 100? I think it's 300, right? So I'm going to get another 3,000, nearly 4,000 from Survivors Club. I'll basically, how long's the Warfare roadmap got? Probably not long. 4 days. I don't think I'm going to get the required, what is it? 350? Or 315. I won't get that many, I don't think. I prioritize Doomsday, which is probably the better way to go anyway, but... You got 3,400 eyes, so it can actually boost quite heavily. Yeah, that's the one. Okay. What's up, TK? Welcome to the stream. Loved your how-to Lydia video. Happy that was useful. I enjoyed raiding with her. I did actually try this team with a Michonne 2000 instead, and it didn't work as well. Honestly, it didn't work as well. Yeah, it just didn't work as well. It wasn't as good. And I guess it's I don't really know why that would be, to be honest, but it just didn't. It just didn't they not? Oh, he removed my... I didn't know he could do that while stunned, to be honest. I didn't know he could do that while stunned. It's just auto. I'm not sure if I should do the health or defense for the weapon. Which weapon? Got the second weapon shop. Diego's sturdy buzzsaw staff. It's a good weapon. It is a good weapon. I recommend. Health is generally the better way to go with weapons. Generally. Because especially now there's lots of bleed everywhere and stuff. It's generally the best way to go. What's the best team for Doomsday roadmap? I can quickly show you mine. I already showed it. I already showed it on the stream. That was a Tara team. I should not have attacked that one. Don't have it down the bottom though. Whatever you do, build it in the first 5 teams. Because this scrolling, this is what screwed me. All this scrolling takes like vital seconds out of you doing the roadmap. So make sure you have it built in the first couple of teams. Whatever you do. Like the first 6 teams. So you can easily get to it. My one was built all the way down the bottom. I didn't really think about it too hard. I was like, oh, just put it down the bottom. It'd be absolutely fine. It was not fine. Just scrolling down messed me up. But that's what I built. And that got me through every stage just auto really easily. Is LB3 today? No. Limit Break 3 will go into beta first. So just be aware that it'll be announced as a beta. This Whisper event is the best event so far for me. Love them. I think this event has actually been pretty decent. Mainly because I feel that every milestone I hit, I'm going to be able to use the thing I hit the milestone for. So like in other events, when it gets near to the end, these things become useless and I'm still hitting those milestones and getting them, getting nothing out of it. Whereas now I can still spend them, right? Like it can get to the last like 2 events and I can still spend them on this Whisperer roadmap. And I can still get this crate and I can still get stuff out of this stuff. The only downside is if I somehow completed the Doomsday stash, these would become useless. But I'm not sure. They might have a turn-in for Doomsday in here. Do they have a turn-in for Doomsday stuff? Yeah. So you can get gold mythic tokens with your leftovers of Doomsday tokens if you somehow completed that all the stashes. Or like, let's say you completed the first 3 stashes and you didn't want to go into the 4th stash because you know you have to complete it to get the reward. You could just get some gold mythic tokens, which is reasonable. You know, it's reasonable. And then with any leftover masks, you can pick up Lilith and Ulysses and stuff. And I know a lot of people are short on Lilith and Ulysses. Like, to get all 30 doesn't cost that many masks, to be honest. And I know, I mean, 30 isn't a huge amount. That's what you can upgrade the skills on 5 skills. You can max 5 skills with 30 Liliths. It's not a huge amount, but I know people are short, so it can make the big difference. Yeah, see ya, buddy. Not sure if I should do health or... I think health is generally the way to go. And welcome to the stream, Overgrow. What's up? I don't think I've upgraded that weapon yet. I've been working on other weapons. No, I haven't started that weapon yet. But that, yeah, definitely. Upgrade the HP on that. I think, you know, the leader that you could use it with is this leader, and I think he gives defense, right? Yeah, so he's giving a defense boost on his lead skill, so you don't need defense as much. You know, having defense on the weapon is nice. Same sort of deal, which this is what I have actually done with Barker's weapon. So it'll be exactly the same as Barker's weapon here. 35% defense, 50% HP, and then the next 2. I got lucky with the Stonewall there. 70 more heads on spikes to run last warfare stage. Nice, nice, nice. Did you complete Doomsday, Cygnus? Or did you skip Doomsday? And we're LB2 right now, yeah? I'm annoyed with challenge runs because the enemy is set to LB3 at early stages. Yeah, I think so. I think it's like that for every stage, to be honest. I forgot that my stream was today and I completed the alert and fast one last night. I think every stage has been like that so far. Limit Break 3. I don't know if they're going to fix that at all. I did a petty pool for Gov 2000 plus the choice token. It allowed me... What do you mean you did a pity pool? You mean for Michonne 2000? What's up, Kaiser? Welcome to the stream. David, hello. I ended up deciding to pull for Michonne 2K, got one of her and the pity pool plus 2 more Android. Hey, not bad, not bad. Did Doomsday, bought a couple of bags to do it. Okay, I see. I see. Is it a 220 bag? I think that's the good one, right? A 220 bag seems decent. I'm going to buy 2 of these, actually. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. 20 and 15. I think that's enough. I think that's enough for me to be able to run the roadmap. Let me see if I can run the roadmap. Hey. Okay. I think I should take a bit of a safer team. That team, I just automatically was on that team, but it's because the other ones have S classes in them. I guess so. That's probably why, because it was the first offensive team that I saw. Let me take this team and put in. Can you take Rick 2000? I guess you can't. Can you take Rick 2000 on Mythic Trials? I'm guessing you cannot. I'm guessing you cannot. Because that would be funny. What is better for Mars? Farm first stage of Warfare or do the Whisperer map? Completion seems to be the better way to do Warfare, if you're going to do Warfare. Because you get bonus rewards from doing the stages, and the drops multiply. So like for this one, I'm predicting that I'm going to get 400 drop here. At least 400, or around 400. They are almost impossible after 15. I haven't had too much of a problem so far. But I am seeing them get a lot, you know, they are difficult. I think they're a bit more difficult than they potentially should be. Like I'm not able to auto the stages as much as I was before. I'm having to focus certain characters. Which is surprising, considering. Most of my characters are like Limit Break 1, Limit Break 2, so... Are you streaming your challenge runs? It's the same minis for everyone, right? It should be the same for everyone, yeah. I forgot to stream it today because I completed it really early in the morning. Wonder why they decided not to give any of the Whisperers a lead skill. Maybe the Mythic Trial character has a lead skill. We'll have to wait and see. The only complete allegiance team I have is RTS. With Barker, it's actually decent, but flawed. Ah, right, you mean, yeah. I get what you're saying. Yeah, the allegiances don't really make much sense when it comes to building them, using them as a team. I'll say that much. They don't make much sense to actually using them as a team. We've probably killed him. Yeah, like the visual stuff with the attacks. I'm not sure what's going on there. Like it's doing 4 attacks and it's not really showing what's going on. It's kind of weird. Let's see what I get as a drop. I'm guessing 400-ish. I'm guessing 400. Was it 400? Ah, I got higher. I got even higher. So there I just got 4 pulls from that bag. So it does seem worth to like go up. First pull. Just don't give me 1s every time. I can't surely be getting 1 from 10. No, this would be 9 pulls, right? 9 pulls and 1 every time at 60% chance. Surely not. There we go. We get a 3. We get a 3. It's like surely not. Back to the 1s. 3 was 20% chance. Still. So I should be able to do a couple more pulls. Can I do 5? Nope. Can't even do 2. And this is going to be slow going. This is going to be slow going. The only other way I could do it is maybe do this one. And this has a 10% chance of dropping. I think maybe it's hard to know which way is the best way to go, to be honest. I think I'm going to try and do as much of this as possible because it's only got 4 days left. And then obviously whatever I've got left is just going to go on the Whispers roadmap. Just so I can get as many Doomsday tokens as possible. Just got your third Lydia. Nice. Congrats. Any sorry, I read that one. Has anyone seen the yellow Korean League store actually proc the second attack? Been using it for weeks and doesn't seem to proc the double attack. It took a while for it to proc for me, I'm going to be honest. It took a while. But I have seen it proc. When I first used it, it took like 20 attacks for it to proc. If anyone remembers me buying it from the store and testing it out. I used it on Rosita's signature move. It didn't seem to be good odds on actually proccing, which was weird. It procs quite often on my Lydia. On my Rosita, it wasn't doing anything. It could have just been RNG, you know, that's the way it goes, but yeah, didn't seem great. Didn't seem great. I'm still upgrading that weapon, to be honest. Still upgrading that weapon. Works well on Ivanova. If only it was based on critting, that would be sick. If it was like, when you hit a crit, you double attack, that'd be nuts. Also, Lydia has a 2-hit rush, it helps. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. I'm talking about his signature move. I got it to proc once in the first 20 attempts on a signature move, so it's less that about anything else. Like, Rosita's rush can proc as well, don't forget. I wasn't testing it with her rush though. I remember it on what's his name? Heng Yen. It was like the same. Was it the same one on Heng Yen, or was it the non-upgraded version on Heng Yen? I think for the Doomsday tokens, do the Whispers roadmap seem to drop 12 a lot more regularly. I mean, 1% chance. I don't think it's going to drop it very regularly at 1% chance. Don't know if they fixed it, but I got the Warfare choice box by transferring to a faction that completed it already. Doing S-class roadmap. Sucks because now I can't really get it with my faction. I mean, you can help your faction get it though. Yeah. Check out my Rosita guide video, and I show her rush crit for 100k. One shot basically. I was one shotting any tough character and doing one shots on any character off trait. Like I one shot a Zeke lead. Just hit him for like 55k or something. I use it on Rosita, Lydia, Rosita, and Ivanova, but it doesn't seem like it happens often. But for tough, it happens quite a lot. I'm not sure why. It's weird. It's weird. Could just be like a bit of bad luck streak, you know. Is Razo good? I have him at LB1 but never used him. He's like one of the top 5 characters for things like Challenge Run and Conquest, like late stages. Once they just get really tanky, you need a lot of control to just stop them from, you know, getting stuff off. He's like the control king. He's not very good in raid attack teams. He's okay in raid defense teams, but he's amazing in Conquest. Anything that requires like strategy, you know, he's good in. Anything that requires blitz, he's not good in. War is blitz mode. It isn't strategy based. Roadmaps to a certain extent are blitz mode. They're not strategy based. So anything that requires like that, blowing a stage up, he's not going to be able to add to that, you know. And that is what War and basically every game mode is about, except Conquest and except Challenge Run. Those are about like strategy and building a team to take out a particular stage, and he's really good on those stages. Limited turn stuff is like high skill based stuff. Unfortunately, there's a lot of RNG in there as well, but he actually limits the RNG quite heavily because he has so much control. How long are they in here for? 7 days. Okay. Let me lock those particular trainers so I only use those. Nope. Yes. Let's lock those particular trainers. It's 520 to max, right? Okay. No. Oh no, I don't need to lock these to automatically use the premium trainers. I can just max him, I guess. Okie dokie. And we can get 60 or so out of this. There we go. Oh, I might be able to get these as well. Nice. There's a serious shortage of Liliths. I can't level up my toons, mythic abilities. Yeah, I agree. I just opened all of those choice crates that we've got from the events. From the roadmaps. And I got 30 Liliths. I was down, more. It must have been 50. I was down to 70 or so. You use twice as many Liliths as Ulysses in upgrading people's skills. Maybe even more. I think it's 6 to 2. It might be 6 to 2 or 6 to 3. So to max a person's skill, it takes 6 Liliths and 2 to 3 Ulysses. So say someone's got 6 skills, it takes 36 Liliths to max them. 36. And we can't farm these. Yeah, it's pretty bad. I will say that. It's not great. So like I can max... right now I could max like just about 3.5 characters. If I wanted to go and max 3.5 characters. Just because of the amount of Liliths I've got. And I've got some bags of Liliths in and stuff. I had 100. I mean, I've been maxed on Liliths for ages. Let's say the last 6 months of the S-Class era, I must have lost maybe 400 Liliths in my inbox because I was maxed out on them and I couldn't claim them. Right? So all those Liliths, yeah, I need them now. Faction SRs today at 4 PM Pacific time. So that's in 4 hours. Yeah, thank you very much for the likes on the stream though, guys. It is 100% free to hit the like button. If you have got a YouTube account, hit the like button, please. Please. Help a YouTuber out. It all counts. It all counts. Please. I just noticed Jesus has got a sniper rifle on top of that bus. I mean, I guess we can take an S-Class team. Game crashes check. Yeah, I do not check the bullhorn at all. I do not touch that. Never touch the bullhorn. If you want to check it, go via the website. It's a much better way. At the moment, it's kind of messed up. We've got 4K eyes on the final stage of Warzone. Okay. You're making me want to get these. You're making me want to get these. In the next, I'm going to get 100 from login. I need to get 200 from elsewhere, basically. Which means events in 4 days. I don't think I'm going to get 200 from elsewhere. Somehow. It just tells me I have no internet. Yes, I don't know. It actually can crash my emulator sometimes when I try and click on it, so I don't even click on it. Would you hate when you signed up for Survivors Club midway, you received all the daily items you missed? I'm pretty sure that's what you already get, right? I'm not sure. Do you? Or maybe do you get them for the days you're signed up for it? I'm not sure. I can't remember how Survivors Club stuff works. I cannot remember. Mark. We haven't had a Mark character for a while. Did we have a Mark S class? We did not. Maybe is Mark part of the Saviors? Mark could be Mythic Trial. Talk about Saviors Mythic Trial potential. Could definitely be it. Let me just check it how long I've got my survivor's got for. Gotta go to the Google Play Store and then go to subscriptions. And then 17th of October. Okay, so that's when my survivor's club runs out. Game shows 4 stages that Liz can potentially drop. Yeah, but it's really low chance, like 1%, 2% chance that she's going to drop from world map. If you're talking about the world map stages that she's on, yeah, it's really low. Definitely need to improve something. I mean, I know they improved the crate for her, but even that didn't really do much because it only made you so you could get 15 a week, right? So that was like 2.5 skills you can upgrade a week. I don't know why she's the bottleneck. It's kind of weird how the bottlenecks are just some weird thing, you know? Like right now in the Mythic era, for me, the bottleneck on upgrading stuff is Amber's definitely going to be part of the Allegiance, so I would be surprised. Sherry. I think Sherry would more likely be X Saviors. The things that are bottlenecks for me are like radios, walkie-talkies, and school bags, which is like the lowest tier gear. It's just like, it's stupid. That's the stuff I'm having to go out and farm to level up my mythics. The other stuff I'm getting from completing milestones and actually playing the game. But the stuff I'm having to farm is radios and school bags. And then the things I need for upgrading the characters aren't even the mythic trainers. It's the older trainers like Lilith and Ulysses that I'm running out of quicker. No, I think everyone's running out of. I've got a reasonable stock, so I'm kind of fortunate. But yeah, it's rough. It's rough. Is he actually called Santa? Is he actually called Santa? He's not called Santa Mercer, is he? He's just called Mercer. This was the limited edition. Well, it wasn't really limited edition. He was the promo for Christmas. How do you think they should increase? Like, do you think they should increase the lower tier gear? Like, the stuff I'm talking about, the walkie-talkies. Is it walkie-talkies and school bags? Or do you think going to farm them is fine? I think they need to do something with the Liliths, though. They definitely need to do something with the Liliths. We all had the same issue, yeah. I think a lot of people had the same issue. So for the Warfare roadmap, can the stages be repeated for drops, or is it just one time only? They can be repeated for drops, but it's generally better off going through and completing it all, because you get a bonus for completing the stage as well. After that, it's up to you whether you want to farm. I picked up Wayland. What mods did you put on his weapon lock? I've gone with a strong attacks weapon on Wayland just to boost other characters. He's mainly a support character for me. Just did 5 refills and none dropped. For what? Oh, you mean Liliths? Yeah, Liliths are rare. And they're only dropping ones. And you need 6 per skill. It's not worth it. Not worth it at all. Tex did some runs of it, and he said that he did like 25 cans, and he got one drop. Which is, he just wanted to see how long it would take, and he got one drop after 25 cans. Junior is so I can actually read the stream. It's so I can read the stream. Like, I can put everything at ×3. I'm just gonna blitz through all the roadmaps that I can do, and you're just gonna be looking at a blank screen the whole time while I'm streaming. I'm just chilling out streaming. When I play myself, I don't use volume, so you don't even hear the sound. I use ×3, and I'm not sitting at my game the entire time either. When I play on stream, I'm sitting at my game for the longest, like, non-broken period, where I sit for like 3 hours. What's up, Captain War? I'm doing good, thanks. Hope you're doing alright too. Thanks for tuning in. What we really need now is a great free-to-play medic strong. The only strong medic is... I do believe you're right. I do believe we need a strong medic. Whether he's going to be free-to-play though is anyone's guess. I think we also need like a tag team support character that's decent. Still kind of lack some support characters. A lot of characters are like just damage. It's all about damage. But the defense teams have so much like extra stuff going on. We don't have anything to control that. That's why I like a character like Diamond in Challenge Run. I think is really good because you've got 3 really strong alert damage dealers like Laurie and mainly Laurie and Sandy, but obviously Carol can do some pretty nasty stuff. But Diamond in that team just sort of like, she doesn't need to do damage, she needs to do control, and her first turn, 2-turn stun is nuts. Or like when she hits a crit, she can daze any character, which again is really good against certain teams, especially teams that have like revives on their signature moves. She does get countered a little bit by Rick. Obviously, she can't guarantee a crit on Rick. He can resist it 40% of the time, but yeah. We just need an alert attack leader now. That isn't a damage dealer, it's more of a support character. And I think you're going to have such a nice alert team there. That's going to be really strong. You're getting 2 characters that buff trait damage. And that's going to blow up pretty much any strong characters on defense teams for sure, but obviously can do better against other teams based on the mods. We need a free-to-play yellow attack lead. Yeah, another one. We don't have an attack leader that's for fast. You are correct there. Vest and beanies need way more of. Is that but that's for training, right? That's for training grounds. That's not for upgrading characters. You don't need those to upgrade mythics. You simply need those for training grounds. I get that. But I kind of see training grounds as something you should have to farm for a bit more, whereas I don't think you should have to farm super heavy for upgrading mythic characters. A lot of the rewards you gain from playing the game should be enough to do a you don't get any skull bags and you don't get any radios from playing the game. Totally agree for Diamond. Yeah, I think she's a diamond in the rough. Ha ha ha. None of the challenge run characters will be relevant by the time we get them, especially if it keeps getting as different. Nah, I think that people say that you can get a challenge run character every 3 weeks. I know what you're saying about the difficulty, and that's true, but I think most people have their eyes set on at least one challenge run character, so you could probably... me personally, I really want to get Valkyrie and Diamond. I think both of those are really good for my play style and the teams I've got. The other 2 are nice. I think Andre's going to be good on defense, but I'm not going to kill myself for a defense team character as much as I would for an attack team character. How are you doing on challenge run? I can only really think of Dante as a good strong medic. I'm doing alright. I haven't failed a stage yet. I think I've come out of it with 2 alive in a couple, where Sandy did her signature move and it was like, oh, okay. But I can show the teams I'm using for challenge run. I just threw some teams together so far. Nothing crazy. Andre looks good. Yeah, he is. He is. He worked really well on a Barker team. He'll work well on a Tara team, you know. I think all of them, because they all buff strong character, their own trait, they're all going to be relevant when they come out. You know, when you actually get your hands on them. Because they buff the trait that they are. So, you know, Valkyrie in a strong attacks team, boost a strong attacks team. So it'll be like strong attacks weapon, leader skill, 1535s, and Valkyrie's buff. It all stacked together. Be really nice. I can just show you the teams I built for challenge run. Nothing special. I built like a blitz team first, and then I built like a tanky killer team afterwards that I haven't had to use yet, so I haven't tweaked too much. It's just like a sort of first thoughts on the team. So this is my fast team that I'm using currently, just to auto through the stages. And you can see the big issue with this team is that I don't have an attack leader that's fast. He's a defensive leader. But I took him because he gives crit, so I'm going to have more crits on Rosita and Ivanova. But yeah, it's not ideal. Let's be honest, it's not ideal. I'd prefer to have an attack leader there. I guess I could use Maggie, but yeah, you know. And then this team has Lydia in it, and this is more to deal with teams that, where is she? She is not limit broken. Teams that have infection and stuff like that, or to deal with teams with my infection. Issue with this team, it's not got much heal reduction or like much control. It's like Martinez only. So like I might have to get another controller. Fast healing should be enough. Doc Stevens is just there to just take up a slot at the moment. But I'm not sure who I could take. Who's control based. Yeah, pretty much nobody. I mean, I guess I could take like Zachary, you know, in the meantime. But there's no other real controller within fast. Juan maybe himself. Hopefully I can get my hands on him before he starts getting too difficult to beat. Before the stages get too difficult to beat. But I don't think there's any other fast controller except Martinez, right? I could be wrong. I think that's it. I think that's pretty much it. So yeah, there's not much I can do about that, unfortunately. Alert, Blitz team. Just a bit, like basically just a bit of everything, so I don't have to think too hard. It gets some protection, heals. That's the auto team I've been using. And again, Alert's going to have an issue for me when it comes to that slower team. No, I don't think I've got as much control here again. We can have a look. I don't think there's much control here. Diamond herself is like it. I mean, maybe Dale, to be honest. Dale's got quite good control, but he has to get his rush off for that to happen. Yeah, I'm not sure. So Dale might be an option. Fast attack, strong attack team is pretty easy. Just lots of strong characters, strong attack weapon, just blow up stages up. Issue again, I don't know, like bleed infection. Strong might have an issue with that. I think fast is going to have the easiest go of it. It's kind of weird. I think once the stages get really tough, it's going to be really interesting. You're going to see the obvious gaps within traits, and then this team's blowing teams up because of like Rampage and my weapons, and my weapons are decent. And then this one's just going to be relying on burn when it comes to, and then I've got two good controllers. Like this one's all round probably the best team for anti-tank. Relies on burn, and it's got the best controllers. Like turn 1 control, turn 2 control, and turn 3 rush, and lots of control. So that's what I'm doing for challenge run. But I can see it getting bad in certain traits very quickly. Fast doesn't have much control. Strong doesn't have much control. Like, strong doesn't have much kill potential past strong attacks. There's like not many bleed characters, just Michonne. There's not much it can do past percentage damage, and as we know, percentage damage is the worst kind of damage when it comes to punching up, which you have to do pretty much in challenge run and conquest all the time. You're always attacking teams that are stronger than you. Alert is the hardest for you. I mean, obviously it can be based on your personal roster, the characters you've got, stuff like that. You know, if you've not got certain characters, if you've not got Razzo, Taft's gonna be, harder for you. At least I should be done with Conquest in the next couple of days. Nice, nice, nice. And that can make a big difference too, getting the Conquest completed, getting your character's limit broken, getting the extra levels. Like, all my guys are getting the 645 level bonus from my lieutenants. Do you think since we need 5 copies and dumb amounts of silvers, should they increase the odds of getting the promo? They have already increased the odds of getting the promo. You shouldn't upgrade characters with silvers, by the way, that you're not going to use. Prioritize characters that are actually useful for you. I see people upgrading characters just for the sake of it. That's a big mistake. Big mistake. If you need level up points, level up silvers. Like, you can like right now, let's see, like I go into my my tower, right? And I can go to a trait. Let's go to a trait where I've got a reasonable amount of silvers. Okay, I've got lots of alert silvers right now. Right? I don't think I've got some tier 4s already, so we don't want to do that. So what I can do is I can make some tier 3s. This is generally what I do. I can make a couple of tier 3s. And then with the tier 3s, I would level these up. I max these out at tier 3 on the first tier. Right, only on the first tier. Means you're not using any gear, you're just using trainers, which is not too bad. I'm not going to do it right now, but I'm just going to show you. And this is an easy way to get level up points if you need it. That's 310k. You only need to get 1.5 million per level up. So that's an easy way of getting 20% of what you need for a level up tournament. Just that. And you can see it doesn't use a great deal of trainers. If I turn off the this is free to play, easy training grounds. I have 3 training grounds running all the time, as you can see. Getting my trainers, Why did it give a 2-star? Did it give a 2-star? No, I just saw it. And then did he just do an extra training? Okay. But yeah, that's how I do it. And you can have them ready and waiting for when you get that character that you want, that you actually need. Like, I'm going to eventually tier her up, Carol. So I'm going to eventually start tearing her up. But for now, no. For now, no. Don't tier up characters just for the sake of it. Unless you get massive excess. Like right now, I've got quite a lot of alerts. So it's not much of a problem for me. But strongs I've not got a lot of, for instance. You can see I've done a lot of strongs recently. I did Harper, Michonne 2000, Rick 2000, and Barker. So I did 4 characters recently in strong, so I don't have many left. Tough, I've always got quite a lot of silvers because I don't generally get tough characters, but I have done a couple recently. Princess, Ty, Andrew 2K, and then Fast I probably got quite a lot of as well. Yeah, loads of silvers. Just don't tier up characters just for the sake of it. It's not worth it, in my opinion. So like, and especially with these in here, hold on to these. Don't just open these for the sake of it. I had like 160 at one point, and then I needed them, and I went to them to tier up Michonne 2K, Rick 2K. Just be a bit more like. This is a resource management game. That's pretty much the primary thing about this, is managing the resources. So if you're low on a particular resource, you could have mismanaged it. It isn't just necessarily the game's got an issue. You could have mismanaged it. However, if a lot of people are complaining about something, and the Lilith one is one that is definitely a game issue right now,
But at the same time, I would still say that there are some skills that don't need upgrading. So for instance, like a character like this, if you look at this character, depending on how you want to build her, I only wanted to build her for her burn. These are the only 3 things you need to upgrade for her: electrical burns and lightning rods. The rest you don't need to do. So I saved myself what? 6, 12, 24 lists by not maxing her out. And I've got no doubt some people just completely maxed her out to get percentage damage when they're primarily using her for burn. You know? I'd still say Liliths are a game issue, but like try and identify the ones that are really important when it comes to skills and stuff. Some skills just aren't worth upgrading on a character as a priority. Some characters need everything. Like this character needs everything. Aim, agility, like everything she gets a boost from, except the dodge is just a little bit of a bonus, but everything else she gets an attack boost from. So she's one of the few characters that needs everything. You know? But even I haven't fully maxed her out just because it starts to cost extra stuff for like an extra 10% crit multiplier. It's just like, yeah. Heath, the GOAT controller, yeah. He's definitely not going to make his way into my... he's definitely not going to make his way into my challenge run team. I just keep leveling up my 6 stars in ascending. I mean, that's another way of doing it. Just get some silvers out of it that way. Payback Negan. Yeah, I think that could be reasonable. I think Andrea has some potential on an attack team with the payback revive. If he's the last one alive and someone rushes him, he can bring back a dangerous character and they could destroy. All right, I see what you're saying. Yeah. But revive characters don't get AP, so they won't be able to rush or anything like that. I'm disappointed on the game. S-class characters were better. I mean, this was part of the reason they brought out Mythics, was to make it so that characters were had a little bit better balance. There are definitely some stronger characters within Mythics, but characters don't do everything now. There may be characters with very strong parts of all of their kit, but generally a lot of it's aimed the same way. Whereas before you could have characters that had like on defense bonuses, control, you know, just all round everythings, you know, like the Zachary's of the 6-star era. We haven't got any of those characters in the Mythic era, thankfully. You still need to build out a team. Yo, what's up, GB? Welcome to the stream. The stream. So yeah, that's how I play it, especially on resources that are hard to come by. Be very, very wary of just spending resources for the sake of it. I always have played that way because I know, like I just know this is a resource management game. I can get that people are like, oh, I don't want to leave a skill unupgraded, but you know, it's more important to upgrade the vital skills on the new characters you're going to get. Like the characters that you don't even know you're going to get yet. Like next month you're going to get a character. Or like in 2 months you're going to get a character you really need to upgrade the skills of. And if you can't upgrade a particular like 2 or 3 skills on that character because you've upgraded like, I don't know, just something on a character you didn't need to. Yeah. And no Doomsday. I don't know, man. I don't know. I completed it. And I got quite a few pulls. The bags are pretty good for me though. I got 3, 6, 999, and 12. I've nearly completed the second stash, so I'm gonna get my 2 mics. And that honestly, at the beginning of the event, I didn't think I was gonna get a grade 5 mic, so I'm pretty happy with that. I did the Doomsday map and got 20k more. Sorry, you meant Warfare. Yeah, Warfare. Yeah, that's you got pretty lucky. Nice. I've done Warfare 9 pulls and got 1 Doomsday token every single time, and then 3 once. So I haven't got too lucky there. Not too lucky. I'm still stuck on Conquest 2, leveling people just so I can throw things at the stages. What type of stage are you stuck on? Maybe you're taking the wrong team. Try to switch up the actual characters. I took the same team and I completed the entirety of Conquest with 1 team. On every single boss stage. The only time I switched it up was when I came up against a particular alert team, which was like Laurie and Carol, just because I needed to take control of them turn 1. Which you can do easily now with Connor. I didn't have Connor at the time. You could just do a line taunt against them with Connor and have him with a reflect mod or something. And just make him defensive. And that could be easy. And make him have like lower HP but higher defense so he gets a guardian shield, you know. You can do a lot of control there. The team I completed all of Conquest with was this team. This team right here. But instead of Razzo, who is much better than the character I'm about to put in, I had Rosita. Razzo I had for the last 20 stages maybe. Not even that, maybe like 10, 15 stages. So that's the team I used to complete all of it. All of Conquest. I don't think I had that weapon on her though. I had a 1535, I'm pretty sure. I used that team to complete all of Conquest. So you don't need like a crazy team. You just need patience, and it's about manipulating fast healing is the hard part. But I think I did a run through on my stream about how to do that. I can maybe make a separate video at some point. So if they make a Mythic Nor, will she be as good as the S-Class? I mean, if in a one-on-one, Mythic Nor would probably always beat S-Class Nor, if that's what you mean. If you mean, would she be as powerful, like comparative as powerful as she was S-Class Nor was in the S-Class era? Probably not. But she would be like more like one-dimensional power. You know? And I think that's okay. I think that's okay. This is why I think character like Lydia is really good, because she has quite a lot going on. She's a damage dealer with control. This is really good. Her rush is really, really good. If you can get her to rush quickly, turn 2 for instance, turn 3. I mean turn 3 is fine, but if you can get her to rush turn 2 because of AP weapons and stuff, command. That's when it can get really good, because she can control 2 characters. She will take out 1, potentially normalize another, and potentially stun 2. Really, really, really good. Really good. But she's very one-dimensional in that, you know, she's just doing that. She's like hardline. Wrecking, she's got a wreck basically. She got to wreck. I think Andre has some potential on an attack team with his payback revive if he's the last character. He's the last one alive and someone rushes him. Yeah, true enough. True enough. I guess. Could be good on Conquest and stuff. It isn't about him being rushed, it's just about it proccing payback. And I think signature moves can proc payback? I can't remember. I'm pretty sure they do. Single rush, active or signature skill, yeah. So if someone does a signature skill. Is it called signature? It's called a signature move. Signature skill. I did see one issue with the character. I'm not sure if they fixed it. Let me check. It's with Davey. There's a wording on something in his skills. Okay, good. I think it was Davey anyway. Yeah. Sometimes when I preview a character, I spot something in like wording, and they change one of the wordings of something with the mythic abilities. It's all in line. It's all good. What about Rick? Actually, let me just check Rick. Rick had a lot going on. Mythic Trials, and then let me check the first edition. Like the character, sometimes the characters don't line up and be called the same thing. Like this one's called Morgan, Mythic Trials First Edition, and this one's called Rick 2000 Mythic Trials First Edition. Good, they did it. It looks good. It looks good. Who would you swap Mercer for? Someone who has line control. I mean, maybe a really defensive Connor. You'd have to make him defensive, though. I'm not really sure what Connor's cooldown is like. It's nice that it's turn 1, though. You could potentially put Connor in that team, actually. Let me see. You put Connor in that team. But you'd have to make him really defensive. What's his cooldown? 3 turns. See, that's this the re-up on the control is really bad here. The re-up on his control, and he's got no control on his rush. Whereas the good thing about this card changes. The good thing about Mercer is he has a turn 2 and it's 2 turns, so you know it's always going to come around quickly. It is only taunt 1 for 1 turn, but it's like that 1 turn helps him set up his rush as well, and that's taunt 2 for 2, like a line for 2. It's hard. It's hard. What weapon do I have him? I think I have the absolute defense weapon as well. He gets targeted quite a lot for some reason. I don't know why. So him having the absolute defense weapon is good. I don't know who could really replace him. Generally, it's only going to be these characters that I don't know, you can probably better look in the tower, to be honest. So probably only be these that could really do it. Damage dealers and healers generally do not have enough control. You could potentially use Diamond defensively. Like that is going to be great for Conquest and Challenge Run. Just that signature move. Turn 1, 2 for 2. Like imagine you've got her and Razzo in the same team. She does 2 for 2 turn 1. He does his active turn 2 and stuns another one. So you've got 3 stunned. Then he does his rush turn 3. She can do this again. Man, it's the potential with those two in the same team is pretty good. I don't think anyone else really has any control. This guy doesn't have any control, does he? He's just... He needs characters to die for this to work. Like, he could be your killer, honestly. I mean, him and... I mean, he could be in the team, because he'll keep your characters alive. There would be less control. But there'll be heal reduction. He's alright, I guess. You could rely on Razzo and... It's a shame she is an attack leader. I know it's awesome that she's an attack leader as well, but I mean, it's a shame if there was a character of her style but defensive, she'd be great. Like I think the most changeable character in that team I showed you is probably Ezekiel. He's mainly there to remove Guardian Shields, just attack people with Guardian Shields and proc his own Guardian Shields, like do his own signature move. Maybe Martinez at Limit Break 2. Maybe Martinez. He could get a turn 1 with his basic attack. Maybe Yumiko as well. So turn 1 he can get with a crit. Then he can get disarms and he can crit that too. And his rush can confuse 3. Yeah, maybe him. Maybe this guy. This guy isn't too bad. I think there's less confuse resistance on Conquest stages as well. So Martinez won't be too bad if you've got him at Limit Break 2. That's why he confuses 3 with his rush. Past that, I don't think there's anyone else, honestly. I think it's just Basa. Yeah. Let's see what... I can't remember Yumako's kit. Days isn't really strong enough. You need one of the more harder controls to stop rushes and stuff. Signature moves aren't that big a problem. The hard controls are stun and confuse, because they stop characters from doing signature moves, rushes, and sometimes even gaining AP. Whereas Impair doesn't stop people from doing their signature moves, doesn't stop people from doing basic attacks and doing damage, doesn't stop them from proccing on attack weapon effects. Same can be said with Daze, same can be said with Taunt. Taunt is good though, I like Taunt. Because of the AP gain. What other control does she have? She's a really weird controller. She only has that. She only has Daze and that. She's considered a control character, right? Yeah. She's better than Heath, though. Davey and Andre in the same team would be brutal in defensive teams. Yeah, for sure. For sure. The combo is going to be really good. Because, obviously, one of the only ways you can deal with Davey is percentage damage. And the defense boost is going to be nice. I finally pulled my second Davey. And he's nuts with Tara and skins. Can't wait for Mike bodyguards. Yep, no doubt. Although Cliff bodyguard would probably be better in that team, to be honest. A lot of Tara defense teams don't seem to have much kill potential, though. The ones I come up against, they just outlast teams. You know, they try and last defensively as long as possible. If they start getting the bonus HP and stuff off, though, it can be pretty nasty. Pretty nasty. Did we complete that roadmap? We did. Okay, complete everything over here. How many torches do I have? I have actually got some torches. Don't know who I'm going for now, though. 1 hour for the reset. Just gonna do my daily SR. Let's get all the rewards. Did you do any of the double tap joy offers this weekend? I made 20k this week. Ah, that's nice. That's nice. No, I did my ones before. So I pulled for some of the characters recently. I'm all out of coins now, and I think it's going to be like probably next year until I can pull again. I can't see me getting like enough for a pity pool until next year. It takes so long to get back up to 20k coins. Unless I get lucky with like an offer like you say. My dev team has Tara, Davey, Cliff, Uncle Sam, and Zachary. Very painful indeed. Yeah, I mean, past Zachary's bleed, there's no kill potential in that team. And a lot of people have build anti-Zach anyway. Especially against a Tara team. So that's what I'm saying, like, that team is just going to be there to just be annoying rather than be, like, dangerous. Because you've only got one character in there that can get any kills. Tara can't do anything, can she? She just does a little bit of damage. Nothing crazy. I had 2 times coins for Labor Day. Sometimes I just don't get offers, you know? Sometimes I just don't get offers. It's one of them things. I haven't had like any really good offers for ages. Like the offers that you get in America are very different from what I can get. Sometimes they're the same, but they're generally quite different. Mike seems more useful than Cliff. Yeah, but he won't get the leader bonus over Cliff. So, yeah. And leader bonus is very important in Tara teams. It's all about adding skins. Yeah, skins doesn't add any more damage. He's just going to add more survivability. I wouldn't necessarily say it's a bad thing. But yeah. You might want to maybe just make 2 defenses. And just switch between them periodically during the war and stuff. You know? You can switch out... you can switch out one of the characters for skins like Zachary. Just switch Zachary and skins around. And have 2 teams and just switch between them every now and again. Cliff is blue, yeah, indeed. And Cliff is really good. Cliff is really good. If his rush goes off, Cliff is nasty. Been using Mike on Conquest and his 50% infection for each dead character. Yeah, that he's good on attack for sure. I mean, he's good on both. But he needs some, like, Mike needs some kill potential on defense teams to be useful. Like, someone needs to die. And if someone dies, then it can just all fall down for the attack team. What's up, Shane? The block caps, Shane. Not a fan of the block caps. Not a fan. You did 12 pulls on the Walker Eyes and you got 120 tokens. Nice. I know the odds are really, really low. I've been trying to find the best attack medic for Tara because she will buff their attack. Davy's signature move can do huge amounts of damage if he's got the buff from the rush from Tara. .0. Yeah, I know, it's extremely low. And 120 tokens is 20 pulls, right? Is that right? 20 pulls? Or is it 10 pulls? I think that's 20 pulls. Is it 6 per open? It's 6 per open. So that's a full stash clearance for you. You should try and go for the full stash completion then, like even the full stash if you got that lucky. It's worth it for you. Get limit break to Mike. I don't even try to put any more. I mean, you could have got Rick 2000 free to play if you saved your coins. Like right now, if you're someone who's like not got Rick 2000 and complaining about, you know, I didn't get any pulls from Michonne, you should start saving your coins right now for the next time they do something like Skybound X. Because this has been a success for them. I can guarantee this has been a success for them. So they're going to build something that's going to be similar, you know? So start saving your coins now to get a pity pull later on. If you can get a pity pull of the promo, that is going to be the promo for like the next Allegiance trials, you're going to get the Allegiance trial character if they do it the same format with the free-to-play characters and stuff like that. It's in your hands right this second to do that. That's what I'm primarily going to be doing. Saving my coins, doing the same thing. Because it worked. It was important. The chances are super low. That's why you save coins for the pity pool, so you can guarantee yourself something. On pack watch with the zombies. What? What are you talking about, Azrael? 100% save those coins for something you... Yeah, I mean, the big pools, that's what you should be saving for, is the 100 pools. Like, you know, if you can... If you do 10 pools over the course of, like, 3 months, and let's say you just get lucky in those 10 pools and get 1 or 2 characters, if you did a 100 pool, you're guaranteeing yourself another character on top base, the promo, you know? And what's better is when you get that many coins, you get to choose which character you pull for. You get to choose which character you do the 100 pull for. It isn't like you're forced. You can decide, hey, I like this character, I'm going to do the 100 pull. Or this character's part of an allegiance or a mythic trial that's been announced, and it's the only character I need, I'm going to do the 100 pull. How many coins should I save? You save enough for a 100 pull, which is 20.8k, I think. 20,800 coins. And if you really save, if you really try and do videos every day, you can get an easy... I think you can get an easy, like, 6,000 to 10,000 coins a month if you really try and save. If you're willing to spend a little bit of money, you can get extra with the 30-day pass for, like, pretty cheap amount. It's like $8 for the 30-day pass, but it gives you like 2.5k coins. They dropped the pay from 120 to 100, exactly. And that may change again once Limit Break 3 comes out. You never know. You never know. That pity might change again. You know what's up, Meta Oracle? Welcome to the stream. 900 every 10 days. I mean, 900 every 10 days from here.
Feels good.
Hey, thank you very much. I was like, wow, I didn't see it pop up in chat. Thank you very much for the super chat, of course. Cool glasses. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Should I get 2 Lydias or 2 skins? I would say get 2 Lydias. Lydia's a beast. Skins is more likely to come out as a free-to-play character sooner, in my opinion. But obviously that may not be the case, but I assume so. I also think Lydia is probably one of the best attack characters they've given out in an event. Because she does extra stuff like has chance to normalize, has chance to stun. Well, it's 100% chance to stun, but obviously resist can come in. So it's really good. When you say pity pull, the 100 guarantee pull, yes. So like the pull I'm gonna get on Michonne here in 3 pulls. This is what I'm talking about by pity pull. This is what you should be saving for if you want to get mythic trial characters in the future. Because generally, like, I think, you know, the way they've done it this time, they're going to see this as a success story from their perspective. They probably made good money. I think a lot of the community liked the way they did Skybound X, because a lot of the characters are free to play. A lot of the events were heavy engage. Obviously, you could engage as much as you wanted. There were obviously some downsides to it, so hopefully they took feedback on board. But I think all in all, it's been pretty successful. But a lot of people did not get this part, but they had the opportunity. If you would have started saving coins from the day one when Skybound X was announced, you would have guaranteed 100% got enough coins to do a pity pull for Michonne right now. So, right, having that in mind, you should start saving your coins right now for the next time they do this. If you want to get the pity pull on that one, you know? Oh, thanks. I got an advert. Just randomly. I'm a derp and just noticed the choice box of Whisperer Mythic, so I haven't a clue where it came from. That was a $150 offer. You must have bought it while you were drunk or something, Meta Oracle. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. It's from this one here. It's from this one here. Whisperer Warfare. As long as your faction completed this, 60,000 Walker Eyes, you would get this crate. You just been sleep purchasing. I'm 137 right now. How many coins I can make from 137 to 300? Oh, you can make thousands. Thousands. Like, I've got 20 levels to level up, and I'm going to get... How many am I going to get? I think I'm going to get around about 5,000 coins in those 20 levels. So you're going to probably be able to get, I don't know, maybe 50,000 coins in those levels. Something like that. I think every 10 levels past 250, you get 6,000. Is it 6,600? Or is it 3,600? 3,600 for every 10 levels. Something like that. You get 650 every 2 levels and 1,200. Yeah, exactly. But not up until... I don't think you get that until you're level 200 or 250. I can't remember. What do you think about Lydia? I already have got 3 skins. Should I go for Lydia or just get training supplies? It's up to you. I think Lydia's great. I picked her up. I made a guide video on her earlier today. You can check my preview of her as well, just to check out her kit and my thoughts on her. But you can check out the guide to see, like, she hit 50k damage on her signature move on her Uncle Sam in my guide. She hits really hard, but she, like, the fact that I'm not even taking into account, where is she? I keep missing where she is. There she is. I'm not even taking into account she's got crosshairs as well. She's got so much extra on top of the fact that she's a damage dealer. Crosshairs, normalize in her passives down here. 40% chance an enemy gets normalized for 2 turns. And then the double two enemies get stunned for 2 turns. She's and the heal reduction. She's got a lot of control and a lot of, like, extras on top of her damage. She's not a pure damage dealer. I think she's one of the better all-round characters we've been given. So I think she's going to be really good. And she's obviously got a really good base weapon. Like, her actual base weapon is really, really good. And you can do whatever you want with this. You can go a lot of different ways. I mean, you can see where I went. I went pure damage, just trying to get really high damage on characters. She's not good for defense. I would say no. Lydia is definitely not a defense team character. Skins is kind of debatable. He could probably work on defense, but I think a lot of his kit kind of works for attack, right? He needs attack to get better stuff to happen. When this character performs a critical attack, all teammates get 25% of his character's attack as bonus HP. So, I mean, even if he's got base attack, it's still going to be bonus HP, but he does work better on an attack team. Does work better on an attack team. I think he is one of the cooler characters in the game, though. It's just a shame right now he's competing with Lydia in terms of the prizes. Like, for me, that was an easy decision. That was an easy decision. Oh, it's weird. You can only pick up 2 skins in here, but you can pick up 4 Lydias. How did you get 3 skins? Did you pick them up from the crate as well? Huh. I was like, that's entirely possible. Yeah, sorry, I was just winding you up. I'm sorry. Also, for anyone who is cool selling themselves for coins, it's double coins on TWD offers right now. Is it still up right now? Is it still up? I can check my offers just to see what we're getting. Get offers. Yeah, I want to earn coins, but yeah. Is it double? I'm not getting double coins. I don't think so anyway. When will lockdown do a face reveal? I don't know, maybe never. Maybe never. Or maybe I already have multiple times. Who knows? Who knows? What's up, ICB? Welcome to the stream. I keep thinking that Lydia is glass cannon. That's just me. She hits great, but looks fragile. You can just put a HP mod in her wildcard slot. In her wildcard slot, I did a second attack versus. You could definitely put HP in there. I might have to try this top offer, 26k coins. This game, I've played it before, is actually pretty fun. That game is actually pretty fun, I'm not going to lie. So I might have to try that top one. For reaching town center level in West game. I think Man on the Moon did this. What level does it want me to get to? Is this hard moon? Oh yeah. It's asking me to win 2 hours after reaching. I just get 900 coins for that. It's not worth. Level 17. This one seems decent. What sort of thing do I have to do? Get 1 4-star general. That sounds like easy. That sounds easy, but probably not. I wonder if I have to do the purchase before I can get the 4-star general thing. But even that, maybe 3 gold generals sounds pretty easy as well. Guns of Glory. This one is actually... This one is pretty simple, I think. Castle level 25. I'll have to check it out. I'll have to check them out. So if I start a future stream and I've got like 70k coins, guys, I went on a rampage on Tapjoy. But the Western game has screwed me out of 3k coins. What with the offer they asked you to purchase? I grabbed some offers to do last night. Thought it was still into today. I guess not. Yeah, I mean, I think if you started them yesterday, that's good. Any good Doomsday teams? This is the team I took. Just make sure you put it into the top 5 teams on your roster, GB, so you don't have to scroll down to the bottom. It's really important that you keep up with the stages. I just watched like a TV show while I was doing it. That's the team I took for Doomsday. It was pretty, like, I autoed it. Easy blitz. Easy get through that. What's up, Demon? Welcome to the stream. What's up, Clem, as well? The West game is grind to level 17, yeah. The Guns and Glory one I've done a couple of times. It seems to let you do it multiple times for whatever reason. So yeah, Lydia, I could have put a HP mod in her middle slot here. And that would be absolutely fine. I don't actually have a plat one. But imagine this, she's going to get a bigger HP boost as well. But you can see that if I put a decent defense boost in here, like 20%, because see her defense goes up to 25.5k. Her HP would go up to like close to 30k. So she'd be very, very tanky at that point. But I've gone glass cannon with her. I have. She definitely is a bit glass cannon. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Were you watching anything on BBC? No, I was watching. The end of Big Bang Theory. I've never watched it all the way through, and I watched all of that. 70k what coins? I got another Lydia and Zach and a Mirabelle. Nice. What would you put on Mike's spear? And I wouldn't put Hailing Stun. I probably wouldn't put anything. I can't remember. Did he have a good base weapon? I think he had a bad base weapon, right? Yeah, his weapon wasn't anything good. His weapon wasn't anything good. I'd probably just put this weapon in his hands for an attack team. Kind of basically what I did with Kelly when I had him in my attack team. Make him tanky and buff other people. It's a strong attack weapon. This weapon. I mean, it has got stun on it, but yeah, this weapon. You guys already talked about the Facebook hack. A tweet says 1.5 million accounts affected. Yikes. Yeah, I saw that Facebook's been down. But that is a big yikes. 1.5 million isn't that big a number though. They've got like 1.5 billion. Okay. I was going to say, yeah, 1.5 million wouldn't be that big a number. They've got a lot more accounts than that, but yeah, 1.5 billion is a lot. I'm doing Rise of Kingdoms for Tapjoy. Nice. Get them Tapjoy coins, but save them. Don't do 10s. Like I've known people who have literally just every time they get their leagues coins, they do 1 pulls, and I'm just like, why? Like, actually, why? Why would you do that? Please tell me. Will there be a Halloween event? I hope so. I hope so. It'll probably be announced a bit closer to Halloween. If it was to be an event, like a big event, it probably would be announced after this event, so in 2 weeks. This event's got 2 weeks left on it. Those two will get you 73 key coins. Nice. If all social media is hacked and destroyed, we would all be in a better place. Continues to play a mobile game for 8 hours a day. I mean, I don't think playing a mobile game affects your mental health as much as it, like, negatively it can, but I think it's got more chance of positively affecting your mental health. Overdoing anything is going to be a bad. You know, you can overdo anything, but generally speaking, any like Twitter, Facebook, all these are just trash. Like, there's no benefit from any of these. Like, they're all terrible, all bad. And I agree. There are some aspects, like I think those platforms give too much of a voice to people who shouldn't have a voice. Basically, idiots who are telling people just things that are factually wrong. You know? That's the one that gets me. It's become more obvious in the last couple of years because you've got, like, millionaire, like, sports stars telling their millions of followers, you know, not to pay attention to people who are actual professionals. It'd be like me telling you, like, don't learn how to play basketball from LeBron James, guys. You learn how to play basketball from me. I never played any level of basketball except, like, I played in high school. That's it. But I'd probably be able to teach you better than him, right? That's basically what a lot of these sports stars are saying. It's rough. It's hard to hear that level of dumbness. It's just rough. Wave 3 doesn't count as playing. I remember MySpace when we actually talked to friends and had a good time. My age. I can't remember what I used to use. I kind of missed the MySpace. I don't think I used to use IRC, but that was gaming. MIRC was the old one. I don't know if anyone here would have used that. QuakeNet for, like, the Quake-based games that I used to play. And I really want to run this roadmap, but I've only got 20. Oh, wait. Do you have to take... Oh, you have to have at least one fighter from that allegiance. That's weird that you have to have a... Can you just not take a character? Could you take 4 characters if you don't have a Whisperer? That's weird. Maybe I didn't realise it. You don't even need Whisperers for these stages. That's kind of random, right? I wonder why they did that. That is kind of random. Okay, let me just double check my Doomsday situation. I'm 5 pulls from getting my second mic. And I've got 2 pulls left-ish. Okay. Okay. I'm not able to open the game for some reason. Weird. That is strange. I know switching from one device to another has got issues right now. But it is weird you can't open the game. Like there's Facebook issues right now, so you might not be able to log in to a new device. Wait, who owns PayPal, guys? Is it also Facebook? Or is PayPal owned by... PayPal's owned by eBay, right? Was that right? I can't remember who owns PayPal. I'm in the game, but when I click on the news tab, it says to check my internet connection. Yeah. News tab is kind of messed up at the moment. I don't know why, but it's kind of messed up at the moment. I think it's, I don't know. I've got no idea. Okay, let's do a couple of raids. This is gonna be a Mackenzie. Nope. It was not. Risky play. Oh, I didn't mean to bring Ty. Oh, I don't like this team. I actually tried to do this team. I don't like it very much, guys. I'm going to be honest. I don't like it. I don't like it so much. It's way too flimsy. And then it suddenly works fine, but... Elon Musk co-founded it. Yeah, I remember eBay purchase. I can never remember like 100% who purchased what. How much money have you used on this game? I've got no idea. I've got no idea. I've been playing it for 5 years. I've been playing for 5 years. It's a long time. I should have disarmed. Oh, the bug is the bug actually back? Man, this was a bug. This was a fixed bug, and now it's back. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. She didn't gain AP because the guy has an elusive weapon. But it doesn't proc until she attacks him, but she still didn't gain AP. This is a really annoying bug, honestly. Real annoying. But what can you do, guys? What can you do? Man, there's so many little bugs at the moment. It's crazy. She should die from infection. I need to sort out the location of all my teams. Would a limit break 1 Lydia be sufficient for most attack teams? I noticed yours does a lot of damage at grade 5. I mean, yeah, limit break 1 would be good. Limit break 1 would be fine. Why can't I click dock? Is this another bug? I can't click dock. Oh, man. I guess he was shielding, it just wasn't showing me. That's the only thing I can think of. It wasn't showing the shield thing. That's the only thing I can think of there. I managed to get lucky on 3 mics. Did you do a video on Mike? I did a preview of Mike, yeah, where I talk about his skills and stuff and show how he works, but I haven't done a guide on him. I'm not sure if I'm going to do a guide on Mike. He's a bit more promo, so there's going to be less people who got him, so it's going to be like less worth my time to do a video. I try and keep my videos to the characters that a lot of people have and use, basically, because he's so hard to get. And I think has he got bleed resist? Does. I asked about your team with Lydia matchup with Santa Mercer. All right. I wouldn't use that Lydia on against Mercer teams. I mean, I guess you can, but there are just there are better characters, I think. Or do you use another team for Mercer lead? You saw the team I just used for Mercer, right? I just used a team for Mercer. Oh, I might be able to decap him here. Oh, I can't. Did I stun him? I did. I'm gonna kill them both, maybe. Oh, I just didn't kill. That's actually good that I didn't do that. So is Doomsday Robot worth it? I came here to find out. I think it is. I opened my 6 bags and ran through the roadmap. It costs 600 energy. It really depends on how much energy you've got, though. I'll try and find a Mercer for you. Everything in moderation, exactly, TK, exactly. You can do too much of anything. So this is the team I use for Mercer. And the reason I use this team is mainly because of Andrea, honestly. Because she's getting so much protection behind Guardian Shields. She's not going to proc Reflect, right? And she can just take out entire teams by herself. Like, Mercer's a terrible leader. Like, he was always a terrible leader. He was just a really good controller. And it makes taking out the teams that he's in really easy. As long as you don't get Reflect killed, which can happen. You get 1 free pass, basically, because of Marge. You get 1 free pass. But I deal with those teams really easily. Yeah, Magna's there to normalize. Magna's there to normalize Mackenzie. That's the only reason she's there. You can get harder teams. Like, I've seen teams use Governor and Mackenzie. Definitely harder teams, for sure. sometimes you get Negan lead teams with Mackenzie on it as well. Again, this team's basically exactly the same as a Mercer team. So I take in the same team just because it will rip it to shreds as well. The only problem you can have sometimes is this, where you could potentially lose a character here because of the bleed. Fortunately, it's Andrew who survives it, but the attacks that was going to get be a problem. And I take Zachary just because if there is anyone left over, just take them out. Stone stacking lessons. Not here. This is the wrong place for that. Wrong place. But yeah, a lot of the time I see like Mercer leads with lots of damage dealers because they want you to get stunned and then they want to just wreck you with their damage dealers. But that's basically what Andrew is all about. Okay, I attacked the wrong character. I should attack this character. It's my own bad. So I deserve what's about to come to me, which is probably some damage. There we go. But I survive. Captain War, thank you very much. Is that the milestone in the down the bottom? If you go into your payment options, guys, on the stream, like it will give you an option to do like super chats and stuff like that. If you are a member of my stream already, it might give you the option to just like say that you've got a renewal because you've renewed your membership. You'll get one of those free every month. It's a new thing, a new feature that they've rolled out on YouTube. And that's what Captain War just did, I'm pretty sure. Okay. I like to take this guy out turn 1 if I can, because as much as he gets a line in, I don't get taunted, but I can if the focus got removed. Like the focus did get removed, but because he died, it doesn't matter. Yeah, there we go. Thank you very much, guys. Piece of cake, red badge. I think we already knew your red badge hype. 26 months, and we have Mythic Oracle at 10 months. Thank you very much, guys. So you just make sure you recheck that every month, and you can just post that in chat. It's nice. This is something that has been needed. Soon enough, what will happen is my the Streamlabs thing that I use will actually pop that up on the screen as well. So it will say that your anniversary, you know, is popping up. Anniversary train, right? I know. In the world, WhatsApp, yeah, WhatsApp, lots of stuff isn't working. Jeremy as well, thank you very much. This has been needed for ages. This has been on Twitch for a very long time. And it's only, like I said, just been added to YouTube. They're going to be adding something to YouTube as well, which is called Gifted Membership, where you can gift another person in the chat membership. This is something they're going to be adding. Hey, Jeremy, welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. And thank you very much for 14 months. I appreciate it. What did we just do? We did raids. I need to get that bag. Okay, I know how to get that bag. I know how to get that bag. Barker has been needing them skill upgrades. Gonna max out this skill. Barker's getting there. I've got a decent idea for a Barker defense team. Decent. When I've got Rick and Barker that work in the same team, it's gonna be decent. It's gonna be decent. Is Jessie any good as a tuner? I think she is pretty good. I think she's good on a Conquest challenge run, and also can be pretty decent on defense teams. I've seen her in
Defense teams which are rough. Are we under aliens attack? No. Facebook got hacked, and they own all of those. You know, they own Instagram, Facebook, and WhatsApp. So basically, if the person who owns all of the things gets hacked, all of their stuff gets hacked, basically. So I think they took a lot of their stuff offline to deal with it. Or it got taken offline for them. You know, one or the other. One or the other. Yeah, thank you very much for the likes on the stream today, guys. We've hit 73 likes. If you do want to hit the like button while the stream's still up, now's the time. I am going to be ending my stream. The next stream is going to be on Thursday. But I will definitely have some content out between now and then, of course. As always. So if you want to check out the content, check the channel. I did make a Lydia guide today, just showing my ideas of how to use her, so on and so forth. So go check out that video if you so wish, if you want to use Lydia. I want to see how good she is, if she's worth upgrading. I think she is. I've only got a grade 5 and she's beasting. And obviously you can get her a little bit higher. You might be able to get her to limit break 1 with that crate. You also might be able to get her to limit break 2 if you do push hard enough in the Whisper roadmap. And you may even be able to get that 5th character waiting for limit break 3. And obviously that's going to increase her damage output. Stats are going to be massively boosted. So it could be worthwhile. But yeah, that is going to be the end of my stream, guys. I'll see you on Thursday. And I hope you have a good week. We should have some announcements, I think, with the Whisperer event in the next couple of days. For sure. Go watch Squid Games. I have been told to watch Squid Games by quite a few people, and I haven't got anything to watch at the moment, so I might just do that. I've actually been catching up on Final Space. I watched season 1 of Final Space this weekend, and I need to watch season 2 and season 3 again. I haven't seen season 3, but I want to see season 2 again and then watch season 3. Thank you very much, Bashalm. Thank you very much for the super chat. Should pop up on the screen.
Feels good. Sounds
There we go. Yeah, thank you very much, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much for tuning in. And as always, keep on surviving, guys. Keep on surviving. Goodbye, guys. Goodbye.